Merry Christmas, everyone! Welcome to Mike Giordano's Wacky Christmas Podcast, a sack full of holiday cheer filled with funny people, funny stories, and funny songs. Make yourself comfortable, pour yourself a cup of eggnog, light your Yule log, and get ready to laugh till it hurts. And now, without further ado, your host for today's show, Mike Giordano.
All right. Good evening, everybody. This is Mike Giordano's Wacky Christmas Podcast.
Yay!
I'm your host, Mike Giordano, and we're here because I have written a CD called It Ain't Christmas Till I'm Drunk and Other Wacky Holiday Songs.
Oh, my God.
I was here for the beer.
You can hear it on YouTube and Spotify. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter and GiordanoChristmas.com.
That's
So much to write down and to remember.
Yeah, well, you know, you got to have a good memory.
I do not.
And at this time, I'd like to introduce my two hosts and my special guest. First, we have Rosie Burgos.
Hey.
Yay!
How you doing, Rosie?
She looks lovely today.
Doesn't she?
Yes.
Always. She always looks lovely.
Aw, you guys
And
are
we
sweet.
have my other co-host, Mr. Mats Palazza.
Yay! He's
Mats
wonderful.
is a comedian who has been around and sometimes he
I've
works
heard.
too.
Yeah, occasionally someone would hire me.
And my special guest, Mr. Andrew Kennedy.
Yay,
Yes.
Andrew!
Aquí estoy todo el mundo, and I can speak in English as well.
So, Rosie,
Yes, dear.
I got to get back to you because Rosie always wears an ugly Christmas sweater.
Well,
Rosie
It's
has
ugly?
the most extensive. Well,
What's ugly
they're not
about
ugly.
it?
Some of them are unusual. Some of them are
Okay.
different. Some of them are ugly. This one it's unusual.
I'll take unusual.
It's
unusual
unusually
tonight.
ugly.
It's unusual.
A level 11 or 10?
Well, on a
Like
scale
that
from
bad?
1 to 10, you
Well,
probably
why don't you tell
know.
me what you think is so ugly or unusual about it?
Rosie, I've never seen a sweater with two reindeer going at it.
Really?
Well,
Rosie.
They're humping is what they're doing.
Well,
They're in
let's
mass
just-
production
they're-
for next season.
They're
As
playing
reindeers
reindeer
would-
you know,
games.
Santa does
I
need
believe.
9.
Is that what they mean by reindeer
Yes.
games?
Rudolph had a red nose, but these reindeers got a red ass.
Is it my turn
you
again?
read, Andrew, did you read what it says underneath?
I didn't until now.
What does it say? I can't read upside down.
You can't because you're wearing the sweater. Mats, can you see up there? I can't quite get a gander.
It says.
I think it says something about like one of his reindeer.
Well,
The
you guys need
vixen.
glasses. It says, "You little vixen."
Oh, you
See?
little
You little
vixen.
vixen.
Now it's cute, right? It's not like ugly.
Well,
No,
it's
it's
a cute
tasteful.
saying.
Yes.
Thank you.
No, that's in the Christmas
Thank you.
spirit of giving.
See?
And it looks like the two deer are into it, so there's consent involved.
Well,
Oh, they're
actually,
definitely into it.
I think what they're really doing is one of them is trying to help the other one fly.
Ooh, that always gets me moving.
So,
yes.
so he's just trying to,
very hard.
He's just trying to give her
I
a
wonder
jump
if it
start.
costs the other one a lot of dough. That's a deer joke.
It is.
I think he went after her because she had a nice rack.
Ooh, another.
Yes.
Wow. I don't know. Do female deer have
No, they do
racks?
not. But it's okay. In my world, they do. That's
They
what
have
makes
udders
everything so
underneath, though, right?
wacky.
Right. That's right.
That's
It's your
what's
show.
wacky
I think they
about
do
this.
have udders.
Okay, maybe.
They have udders?
I don't know.
That's utterly ridiculous.
The little reindeer have to feed somehow,
Don't they?
Yes,
Yeah.
but they don't use udders.
Do they have teeth?
Don't they have special
teeth,
magic?
They have
Tiny
teeth.
teeth, okay.
Yes.
Well, reindeer are magical, yes. So they
Yes.
Right.
Santa has magic feed for them.
yes.
Yes.
Everything in the North Pole is magical.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
As we
He
will
only
find
works
out.
Once a year, he flies off.
That's a lot
Just to
of
get away
work.
from the wife.
Well, anyway, hey, Mats.
Yes, Michael.
What are you up to these days?
Well, Michael, besides doing this wonderful podcast with
Well,
you and Rosie and tonight Andrew Kennedy, I'll be out performing. I'll be at the South Norwalk Boat Club in November 9th, and I will be up at Curtain Call in Stamford, Connecticut on November 29th and 30th, the weekend right after Thanksgiving, with the
Nice.
wonderful Goomba Johnny Saliano.
Ah,
I
Goomba
heard
Johnny.
about that.
Yeah. I heard of him.
Yes. So come on out. Get your tickets. Go online. Go to Curtain Call and purchase your tickets.
That is a Stamford staple.
It's a fun. It's a little jewel hidden away in Stamford, Connecticut.
I think you added extra C's and T's in that.
Yes.
Connecticut.
That's an Indian word.
Yes,
you know.
it's for too long.
Really? It's an Indian word?
Connecticut is actually an Indian word.
Meaning what?
Where did my house
Actually,
go?
I did hear this once. It
Where
actually
is our land?
Connecticut means something loosely translated. It means two rivers.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know.
And there are two main rivers in Connecticut.
What are they?
The Connecticut River and the other river.
Oh,
the other river or the
Other river.
Yes.
The Udder River?
They've written songs about the other river.
The other river.
Is the other river in Bridgeport? Because that's
It
not
might
as
be
nice
the
looking.
Housatonic. I don't know.
The river, that other river,
Your kiss keeps flowing along.
Yay!
You guys do a lot of shows on the river, huh?
That's right.
I'll be here all the week. Try the beer. Danke.
Ding, ding, next up, table 4.
So, Andrew,
Yes, darling.
tell us a little bit about yourself. I haven't seen you for a while.
You
and-
haven't seen me in a while, I know. I used to be in Curtain Call years ago.
Yes.
I am a comic traveling the world, floating on tin cans to better myself and my children's education. And I have just become the official spokesperson for Cons Home Plus, which is a $2 billion company in 14 states. Connecticut is not one of them.
Well,
So I'm in commercials busting through a wall wearing a red
I have seen your
suit.
commercial.
Yes.
You are like,
like the human Kool-Aid.
yes, he's the Kool-Aid
I
Man
am,
2.0.
just a little more svelte.
Yes.
And been doing comedy for 20 years, and I'll be at the Fairfield Comedy Club November 30th.
Ooh,
Nice.
terrific.
We'll be battling.
That's great.
Yes.
2 different
Battling
locations.
I can't
comics.
believe it. You go a
Dun,
little
dun,
one way,
dun.
there's another comic, and the other way is another one.
Now, you two guys have actually worked together over the years.
Oh,
True.
my God, yes.
Oh, yes.
We met about almost 30 years ago, 25 years ago.
Yes.
At Curtain Call when I joined the Players. It was a sketch and improv troupe that had a huge following in Stamford. And so we've known each other ever since then.
Yes. We had dozens of people loved us.
We fell in love with the same woman.
People came from feet around to see you guys. Is that true?
They came
did.
They came from feet around and yards even.
And it was cabaret style, so people brought lobsters, steaks. It was very decadent, and
Yes.
people would reserve tables. It was really something to see.
It
and
was a lot of fun.
Well,
and then
actually-
Andrew and I performed together with Comedy Express out of Long Island for a
yep.
couple of years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
With J.J. Boyd and Ed Ryan.
And
Yes.
the
them
other
too.
guy.
The other guy? This guy?
The other guy, he's on Z100. Oh, my gosh.
Billy?
Nope. Brad something. If he hears it, he'll be very upset with me.
don't listen.
And then Motz and I have performed together doing stand-up comedy, which is what you transitioned to, and you have become an amazing headliner.
Well,
And
thank
I
you,
mean,
Andrew.
really.
You're very sweet.
Well, I've seen both of you work, and I have to tell you that I get a lot of fun out of you guys. I laugh.
Good.
You are two
Please, is what
of the
we do.
funniest men.
Hey,
We try.
it's a gift that we have that we like to share with the multitudes of people that come to see us.
And we talk like this all the time. What did he say?
I don't know.
I don't understand that.
way back here.
All right, well, listen, let's move on to the wacky Christmas news.
Oh, we had so much fun
wow.
with this the last episode.
Yeah, I remember last week we were talking about that log in Catalonia.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, that's true, yes.
What was it? Can you just refresh me?
Well,
on
that's in Catalonia, they have a poop log.
right.
And
Really?
It's a strange place.
It's a strange thing.
what the children do is they dress the log up And
In diapers?
They feed it, take care of it. They put a face on it.
Of course.
Really?
You have
Because
to.
that's what you do to your log.
Yes, I do it. My
not
wife
what
does
I do
That's
to
what
my
my
log.
son does to his log. And his mom's walked in on him 4 times.
I'm trying to wipe the face off, Mom, vigorously.
I think it's wiped. Stop. You don't even close the door. What's wrong with you?
Knock, please. I'm a teenager.
But anyway, they care for their log and they feed it. And then on Christmas Day, they actually beat it with a stick and tell it to shit presents.
And does it?
I guess it does. I don't know.
Shitty presents.
Yes.
And don't they even sing to it?
And there is a song.
Okay.
Right.
And I got to be honest with you. I listened to the song and it was good.
Okay.
But then I was thinking, you know what? What if this tradition ever comes to this country?
Oh, that would be great.
We can't
grand.
use their song.
No. we
No,
can't.
no, they're
No.
probably copyright
Right.
infringements
Laws and
stuff.
yes, you have
So-
to use an original one.
Yes.
So I said, you know what? What we need is a song for this
song.
country.
Yes.
Opal lager.
You know?
Yeah.
So I took it upon myself to write the official poop log song
Nice.
for
For
this
America.
country
That's
in
great.
case it ever comes to this country.
Oh, wow.
Made in America.
Huh.
Yeah,
You've cornered
because
the market.
What else? I mean, what else would you do? So I have written a song which I'd like to play for you guys.
I
do.
would
Cool.
love to hear it.
Thank you.
And it's actually called, it's very simply, it's called Flog the Log.
Flog the
Flog.
That's
log.
a name I can get behind.
Yes.
So this is the Flog the Log song. Let's flog our log until it shits. The candy and the toys that bring the smiles to the faces of the girls and boys.
It's so sweet.
And as they enjoy their bounty, you'll hear the people say, goodwill to all, we hope you have a shitty Christmas day.
It's too much. I cannot. It's beautiful.
Believe it.
So there you go.
I want to poop in a log.
There you go.
It's
So-
Mona Lisa. It's just plain compared to this song.
So
I want to
that's-
flog my
that was
log.
So there
Great.
it is. If it ever comes to this country now, they know what to sing.
Yep.
I love it.
The flogging, logging.
Yep.
That's awesome. I'll take 2. Sign me up. Shake and bake, baby.
Unfortunately, there are more. There's other things that happen on Christmas. Sometimes Christmas can be a little crazy. You know,
can
it gets
be.
wacky.
Always
Please,
For
let's
sure.
be honest. Let's keep
People
it
they
real.
get a little carried away, and
Yes, they
you
do.
know, at Christmas time, it seems to stick out a little more than the rest of the time.
Of course it does.
Yes.
And unfortunately, we have situations like this. There was a Santa Claus in Massachusetts,
Right.
and he was banned from becoming a Santa Claus any longer because
That can't be
he
true.
allegedly groped an 18-year-old woman dressed as an elf.
Oh,
Not
no.
an 18-year-old
Mistook her
elf.
For what does Santa do to elves? Of course, he's always patting them.
Yes.
Well,
With his
ex-
giftedness.
evidently, you know, he kind of pinched her a little bit and made some comments and whatever.
What kind of comments did he make?
Yeah.
You've got huge tracts of land under that bonnet.
Well, among the things he said, I guess he kind of pinched her behind a little bit.
Right.
Which I don't know if you can do that to an elf because
Well, you just reach
Well,
down. You
they're
got to
so
bend down.
tiny.
to
you
it.
got to get down pretty low.
Yes.
And he just, you know, one of the things he said, I wish you were a few years older and I was younger.
Well, don't
You
we
know.
all say
Well,
that?
of course
now
we
and
do.
then? I wish
Yeah,
I
in
was a
Santa's
little younger
defense, you know.
myself.
I always wish I were a little younger.
I've got a question.
Yes.
Yes.
If an elf is playing miniature golf, is that just a regular round of golf?